बातें लिखिया नाले वेखा नाले चुम्मा मैं मेरी सुरत भुलाती तेरे ना दे अखर ने मेरी सुरत भुलाती तेरे ना दे अखर ने.
Hey everyone, it's Gurp Dhaliwal from Captur-eyes Studio. Welcome back to another Indian makeup tutorial. We're going to start off by applying some Nivea Men aftershave to our face. I know what you're thinking, are you crazy? But actually this works really nicely as a primer because it contains glycerin, which really helps the foundation stick on our face. And then under the eyes, I'm going to be doing some color correcting with the Peach Luster. So just apply this to any areas where you may have some darkness and blend it out. For my foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Pro Matte. I wanted to use the Pro Matte because I'm going to add some shimmer to certain areas, but I'm going to use a different product for that, and I didn't want my face to be too shiny all over. So just to create some highlight, I'm going to be using this concealer by Smashbox, and I'm just blending that out with the Beauty Blender. This really helps when you want to brighten certain areas. And then for some contour, I'm using the Pro Conceal Concealer by LA Girl, and this one's in Almond, and I'm just using this in the hollows of my cheeks and then blending it out with a Beauty Blender as well. This really helps the powder contour lock into place. I know it's a lot of different steps, but it works really nicely in the long run, especially if you are going to an Indian event or Indian party. Then I am using these illuminating drops, which have been my latest obsession. I'm using a small sponge by Sephora as well. It is a little bit damp, and I'm just applying this to the high points of my cheeks and above my brows. It just looks really nice without looking too shiny. And I'm going to set the under eyes because I don't want there to be creasing there, and I'm using the Laura Mercier powder and really pushing this into the skin with a sponge. The sponge that I'm using is just a normal sponge, it's not damp, and I'm just applying my face powder all over and then going in and brushing away some of that extra powder because I don't want it to set too long. Now moving on, I'm creating a bronzed up look and then going in with a little bit of contour. I'm going to be applying a little bit of shimmer to the cheeks as well. I have been loving these products by Sephora. They honestly are really good if you build them up. I was really skeptical about this product first when I got it, but I'm really loving this palette. This is the highlight palette by them. And this one is the blush palette, which I'm also using. So the blushes are really cool because there is some shimmer in some of them, and I like how this just really brought up the luminosity in the skin. So I'm just blending a couple of shades together and applying this to the cheeks, and you can really see how nice it looks. I'm going to be applying Smashbox primer water all over my face because I laid down so many powders and I really want that to melt into the skin and become one. For the lids, I'm keeping it very simple, going back in with that shimmer shade from the palette, applying it with my fingers to the lid. Then I'm going to be using the bronzer shade by Too Faced and applying this to the crease. It's a very simple look on the top of the lids, which is perfect for someone that's in a rush. The reason why I wanted to show you how to do this reverse smoky eye is because it's perfect if you are going to an Indian event and you don't have much time on yourself, but you still want to look glam. Forget about working on the top lid, just add a bunch of dark shadows to the bottom. So here we go, we're going to first line our lids. This is called tight lining. So I'm gently pulling up the top of the lid, and I know this looks really creepy, but you just want to apply some eyeliner there and then also put eyeliner on the waterline. So that's what I'm doing here. I really like this eyeliner because it's very creamy, and now I'm also taking it down onto the skin part underneath my eye. I am being a little bit messy with this right now, which is totally fine. Take a brush that's not too big and just start blending this out. There's no product on the brush. I'm just softly smudging the line out, and here I'm creating kind of like a eyeliner effect, and then I'm going to take the same brush with no new product on it and just start sweeping this along the lash line. This is going to create a really nice smoky look. So I did want to define the outer corners a little bit just because on myself I like that look. If you want to leave it as is, you could, but I'm just taking some eyeliner and creating a little bit more of a wing, but I'm still maintaining that soft smokiness that we just spread out with the brush. I'm not creating too much of a defined look. At this point you kind of look crazy because it does look a little harsh, but I'm going in with that contour shade from the Anastasia palette and applying this underneath that black, and you can already see that it's starting to look a lot more softer. And now I'm going to be applying some mascara because I want to put my lashes on. Since there's not that much eyeshadows, I would definitely recommend that you put some eyelashes on. I am using Cocoa lashes and these are in Queen Bee. We are going to add a little bit more of a warmer brown underneath. When you add a warmer brown to the bottom, it just starts looking a lot more smokier. Once you take the shadow a little bit lower, I would highly recommend that you also clean up underneath with some powder. And now you're looking very glamorous, very smoky, and do a lip that will go well with your outfit. I'm using this lip liner by Sephora, and I actually really like this lip liner. And then I'm going in with this Morphe shade. I would have never picked this color because it's more on the peach side. I really like how it looked, and especially with the jewelry that I'm going to be putting on. So I put on my nose ring, I put on my earrings, and then I also had this pasta, so I just put that on as well. And the look's finally coming together. So what I did at the end was I just put on a really big round green bindi and I just tied everything together. So this is the finished look, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This is perfect for a guest if you're going to an Indian wedding or if you're attending an event. Just smoke out the bottom lashes. Don't be afraid of eyeliner, and this look will be amazing on you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in my next one. Thanks guys for watching.